What's up, guys? It's the Yungavelle here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today I want to talk about the power of momentum. Momentum is something that has helped me stay on the path to keep going when I find it hard. You know, I find that my mind has that tendency to pull me back. You know, when you're trying to break out of habits that you've developed for such a long time, it's essentially you're going against your programming that outweighs the journey that you've just taken on. So momentum is something that I want to bring to the surface. I want to bring to light. You know, when we are faced with those urges that come, or the urge to want to quit, you know, and go back because it might be too hard, or whatever the case may be, you might not have enough energy. Momentum can serve as that little push forward that can give you just enough ammo in the tank to be like, you know what? Like I've said, I actually got the saying from T.D. Jakes. You haven't come this far to just come this far. You know, it can give you that push to go a little bit further, and then those urges or whatever the case that you're trying to fight will subside, you know? Like, let's say you get to 30 days of practicing a goal that you've been working on, or going to the gym, you know, and around day 32 or 33 you start wavering. Bro, you've came 30 days already. Like, this might be the longest you've ever done in accomplishing something, especially when it's that. You know, momentum is especially powerful when you are in a place where you haven't been before. When you're in a streak, or you've practiced something for a long enough period of time that you haven't necessarily, this is new ground. You know, why sacrifice that and go back to a place where you already know that you've been that person. You've been there already. You've came up and then you went back. You came up a little further and you went back. And now you get to a place where you're in the farthest place that you've ever been before, in terms of streak-wise or whatever. You're in a new space. This is a new you that you're bringing about. This is it. Like, you're in it. You know, I've been faced with that, you know, because this is all new ground for me. I've never been in a space where I've been practicing this discipline for such a long period of time. And this is essentially, you know, a new space for me. This is a new best self, new me, whatever you want to call it, is manifesting. So this is also why it's important to start now. You know, start now and start building that momentum. Because I got my cafecito. That's crucial. That's essential. So this is why it's important to start now, because people, you know, me included, we've all been there where we're like, we want to wait for the ideal moment to make that move or take that first step. And then you hear all these great speakers, they say, there's not going to be no moment like that. There's not going to be no moment like that. So start now. Start now. One of these speakers, she's a female, she mentioned the concept of activation energy, and how that's an important concept to, you know, just have that energy to start. You know, once you start, that's like the hardest part, you know, starting. Just do it. Just get out there. Just do it once, or just start, you know. It doesn't matter. You're not going to find, there's no ideal moment to start, basically. Just do it. Start now, so you can begin to build up that momentum, because you'd be surprised how powerful momentum is. Especially, like I said, if you're in a new space. If you're in a new space, there's been so many times where I've had thoughts of, like, you know, go back, you know, falter, waver. And then the overarching thought is, bro, look at how far you've come. You know, and to be honest, I haven't really come that far at all relative to the conditioning that I'm battling against. But already look at the differences, how I feel, you know, what I'm able to do, how I interact with people, what I'm manifesting, what I'm bringing about, what I feel passionate about, the changes, and how I affect other people positively. This is something worth continuing. So if you're on this path or you haven't begun yet, like I said, if you're on the fence, start today. Start now. Start small, you know, don't think that don't undergo the big thing, the big project. Start small. You know, they say the big wall is built one brick at a time. It's literally one day at a time. You know, in this material world, time is a factor. You know, it's just the way, it's just part of material nature. Time is here. So don't think about these big, you can have the goals, the big goal, the big idea of the wall, but understand what it takes to get there. And that's the one step at a time, the one brick lay at a time. You know, Will Smith was saying something about, you know, laying each brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. You know, and then over time that wall is there. So it's one moment at a time, one thing at a time, and before you know it, you'll look back and you'll see how far you've come, and you'll have all this energy with you to keep propelling you on this new path to a new you. So that's all I wanted to speak about today. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, comment. Remember, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.